Hello everybody, my name is Muck and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be going over Garden and basically how to get the highest farming fortune in HYPIXEL SKYBLOCK, especially for the Garden. And because I know a lot of you viewers want to know basically what to push toward, this is a video just basically explaining all the best things to push towards. I'm also going to be doing a little bit of a Garden update myself in terms of redoing my plot, but we'll get into that later in the video. So how to get the highest farming fortune within HYPIXEL SKYBLOCK. Basically it is a bunch of things that you are going to need. The first thing, pretty simple really. If I do my PV, you will see that your farming level needs to be as high as possible. For every farming level that you have, you get extra fortune, and this all goes up every single time, all the way to a total when you're farming level 60, because you can go 10 plus the actual level that you are. You get a total of 240 farming fortune just off of your level. Now the next thing to help upgrade your farming level is actually in the hub right by the community shop, right by Elizabeth. You want to click on her and you'll see this farming fortune thing here. This is completely free to do, and it does this across all your accounts, and this in total when you have done the whole thing will give you an extra 40 farming fortune. Now the next thing is your pet. The best pet to get in the game is the legendary elephant. Now there is a case for the mushroom cow, but I cannot confirm or deny because I've not used it myself yet. Mushroom cow is definitely very good, but I personally feel like the elephant is best. Whatever one you use is whatever one you use, but the legendary elephant at 100 with the green bandana as its item will give you 240 farming fortune. This is also with Garden level 15. As you can see on my pet, it has the yellow bandana, which adds an extra 30 farming fortune, but the green bandana is something that you get from the visitors. It is a 0.4% chance to get it as one of the rewards for doing one of their tasks. So make sure you do your visitors. You're going to have to do that to get the max farming fortune anyway, but doing that, 0.4% chance to get the green bandana. If you cannot get that right now, the yellow bandana is in the shop just up here. You may have a different layout, depends on what skin you have. In the desk, in the Sky Mart. And there it is, yellow bandana, 30 farming fortune right there for 300 copper. And that's what I use right now, but that's what I'm going towards anyway. The next thing is the Lotus accessories. I have all of the Lotus accessories here. Again, you get those in the shop just over here. Again, your layout may do different. In the Sky Mart, you have the Lotus accessories here. Most expensive being 500 copper, all the way down to 50 for the very first one. Now, you get copper by doing the tasks here via the visitors, and they just want stuff that you farm yourself. The Lotus accessories are really cool because they upgrade depending on how many visitors that you've accepted and you've done their quest. As you can see right there, it says next upgrade. So when I have 100 quests completed, it'll upgrade to 7 farming fortune. If you do every single guest on your island and all the unique visitors, and you are able to recom all of these accessories and give them the rooted reforge, you will add an extra 198 farming fortune to your account. Now the rooted reforge you get from burrowing spores, which is 1 in 250,000 chance of harvesting mushrooms in the garden. So if you don't have a mushroom farm, or if you don't have a big farm to harvest mushrooms, get that going, because you can only get it farming in the garden, and it's 1 in every 250,000. And if you want to know what garden to do, I'm going to be upgrading my garden later. Now I am following a different guide. I will leave their link in the channel, but I'm going to be doing sort of a before and after of how my garden looks, so you guys can look at that, do it yourselves, or I will link the guy that I've sort of stolen his garden design. He put it up publicly so people can check it, but massive shout out to him, and his link is in the descriptions. Go check it out if you want to copy the same design. The next thing is enchantment. There are 4 different kinds of enchantments. That is the turbo, that is the cultivating, that is harvesting 6, and that is dedication 4. Now all of these are obviously going to be maxed and have the most stats that they have, but the turbo enchant adds 25 farming fortune, cultivating will add 10 farming fortune, harvesting 6 will add 75 farming fortune, and dedication 4 will add 92 farming fortune. So having them on your hoe at tier 3 is obviously what's recommended, or whatever you're using at the time, whether it's hoe, whether it's an axe, whether it's the knife or whatever. Just have those enchantments as much as you can, get the best enchantments you can basically. And those are the enchantments that I'm going to be going for today. Now armor, with the top tier Fermento armor, 3 pieces plus rancher boots, because they give you 1 farming fortune for every skill level, and also you can set the speed of what you want to basically have on the thing. So if you have them faster, you can run faster. You can tailor them to whatever you're planting at the time. But 3 Fermento and farmer boots, If you have the Mossy Reforge on all of those, you will add an extra 325 farming fortune to your account. Now the Mossy Reforge again is a 0.1% chance. So yeah, you just have to keep doing visitor quests till you get all these things. Basically, there's quite a few things that you can get from the visitors. You just luck of the draw when you're going to get them. Now if you get blessed on a recommed tier 3 hoe, you can actually add 20 farming fortune yourself. With all those other enchantments and stuff, that's going to add a really good farming fortune value to your account. And when the counter on your tier 3 hoe reaches to 1 billion, as you can see, my hoe here has counter on it at the top right of your screen. When that reaches 1 billion for cultivating, that will add a total of 194 farming fortune to your account. Now, a few other things as well, things like cakes, some other small things that add up to quite a few farming fortune, around 50-60 farming fortune. And also your garden at tier level 9 is like the best for farming fortune and farm crop growth speed. Having all the plots unlocked will add extra farming fortune as well. And if you get absolutely everything top tier in the game, you should end up around 1650 farming fortune. I think it's a little bit less, 1646, but it's around 1650 farming fortune total. And obviously that is completely insane. So with all that done, I am going to go through and basically build this new area here. I've had this plot of land here saved for a while, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of these plots away and I'm going to build the completely new plot that I want to do. I might actually buy this area here first, clear it off, get it off so I can have like the edge, and then build this next farming segment. So yeah, I'm going to go through and build the thing. Again, I'm going to link the description to the garden design that I'm using below, so you guys can go and actually get everything right yourself. But I will show you a before and after of what it looks like. And oh, I hatched. I'll show you before and after of what it looks like, and you guys yourselves can see the difference and just like witness the glory. I will try and get a side view for you here as well. There we go. So this is pretty much what it looks like at the side. Underneath this, there is like sugarcane and stuff, but you can't see it because I don't have the end thing yet. We're going to get this end thing, clear it out, and then build the new plot. Yeah, this is what it looks like. And we are here. So it has been a little bit of time, basically one day. I spent almost all of yesterday grinding to build this area. I did extend this plot all the way to the end so you guys can see it in all of its glory. And all I need to do is extend out the last plot. And I've also got melon, pumpkin, and mushrooms on the other side as well. And I'll show you that in a second. So this is what it looks like currently. We've got carrots, potatoes, wheat, netherwort. We've got sugarcane up top here. This is all cactus, but I just didn't have enough to replant. But the good thing about these things, if you save the preset with it all booked in, when you build up the cactus in your sacks, it will just keep replanting it. So I'm not really worried about that too much. I've not focused on cactus yet. When we get to that point, we will do it and it won't be an issue. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Pretty much goes all the way to the end, which is great. So I can just sit here and farm it. I haven't completely finished these farms yet, because when I fully have them all the way out, I will then add a sort of like start side and end side. But that is, you know, later on in the video. If you have watched the video yourself, you'll know what I'm on about. You'll know roughly where I am. I just need to add the starts, the ends, the signs, and things like that. That's pretty much that farm. And then this is the next farm. So this is where my pumpkins, melons, and my mushrooms are. Now, the guy only planted red mushrooms, but I wanted one line of brown mushrooms just for the sake of having it. And as you can see, I've not planted any pumpkins or melons yet, but I'm not going to do that until we have it fully extended at least one way, so I can get in and out quite easy. The goal for me now is just to grind as much compost as possible to get these next areas. Not only is that going to up my farming fortune, but that's just going to make it so I can go in and out of these things easier. Here is one of the plots that I have saved. So this is what it is, each individual plot. And you just copy and paste that 3 times over, and the way it's set up, they just link perfectly. The only thing that doesn't link is the sugarcane, so when you place a block it does break one, but I can just break that block, put water under, and put 2 sugarcane there. I'm not going to focus on fixing things up until I have the whole row done, because that way I don't have to do it again, and I'd rather do it all in one go, and instead of like doing little bits at a time, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's it. That's you know, the new farm, the new plot. I'm going to be spending a lot of time here. I want to grind like so many hours in gardening. If you guys want to see me finish off the build and the design and just grinding the garden, and I do a little bit of mining as well, then make sure you come and check out my live streams. If you go into the link tree in the description, just click the watch me live button. I'll be live there. If you want a better idea of when I'm going to go live, in that description as well, click the Discord link and it posts and pings directly to you when I am live and what platform I am live on, so you can come check me out and say hello in the moment. Guys, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. If you want to check out any more of my videos, then go check out these ones here.